Day 10 of the denture journey, and I can talk a little bit better, and I can eat a little bit more. Still hard to chew due to soft gums. But I got one complaint, and I'll have to show you. After 10 days, my gums are shrinking, and show you on Mr. Denture here. This is your palate after they take your mold and everything. The right side, there's actually a gap from my gum to the denture, so can't wait till they get really healed and then go reline it. And I like to have a little more silicone placed in the denture here to fill up the gap. This other side fits extremely well, but this side here, the gum is already started to shrink. I don't know if I had really teeth back there or not, or it's just really closing up quickly. I don't know. But anyway, that's my one complaint, and also probably one reason why I sound a little muffled that way, because it's not totally not seating in the gum. But anyway, we'll work on it. We'll see what happens. Next, for the build for others, I may try to do it this way where you can see the workbench and all that. I've been doing it for the FaceTime, but I may change the angle just a little bit. But anyway, we're going to build the Polar Lights Jupiter 2. I haven't seen this kit in a long time, so I know what it is, and got a couple of them, but I've never really built one. And it's going to be a clean build. That means no lights. I want to say weathering. Now, when I say weathering, the panel lines will be a little bit of shading. You really won't notice it. It'll just be very subtle. It's just my little style of everything. It's just going to be a nice desktop model is what we're achieving. So, again, if you haven't seen 1998 Polar Lights instructions, it basically looks like a garage kit. You got, paint call out, which I may have to fib on that. But anyway, instructions, it's pretty straightforward if you really stare at it and go. I just picked a number on the section and just worked my way around. So, with that being said, I did get the lower deck assembled, and I had to go in. My only complaint with vintage Polar Lights, they didn't put the numbers in the on the part itself. They actually put it on the tree, but not on the part. So I had to go and write them all down. So when I put it together, you would be able to see it, or at least remember that they've got the correct part. But anyway, I got it all assembled. I'm a type of modeler. I like to build before I paint. I like to get all the construction done. I like to get all the sanding done, and then go in and paint. A little more masking, but I think it's easier on me, and I think it just is. But anyway, there is that. So I just started, and it's been a rainy Sunday, and you have a fun time building models when it's raining. So then when I finished that, I went ahead while it was drying. I got the upper section pretty much done. It's a straightforward kit. Really just builds itself. All the parts are on. The only thing I haven't done yet is the clear parts, and I think parts for the landing gear, but we'll start that next week. And I need to sand them, because once you shoot silver on them, you'll see the seam on it. But anyway, so pretty much basics assembly done. I want to go, and I gotta go research at least probably a good week. The painting, get the floor color, and I go look at pictures, make sure I get all the instruments painted and all that good stuff. We are going to add some TSDS floor, which, if I ain't mistaken, I believe that gentleman is dead. Passed away a couple years ago, I believe. So we're going to add a collector item to another collector item. So it's going to be a unique model. But anyway, that'll be and I didn't know these were vinyl floors, so that'll be slick. But anyway, that's why I don't like to paint. I like to get everything built, and then you match colors, and it's just so much you can do. But anyway, that is where I am on the Jupiter 2. So I'm hopefully we'll get a little more. I want to start the we'll start the landing gear this week, and then we'll start probably painting next weekend if everything works out the way it should be. I may do this, I may not. I haven't decided. I don't know if you've ever seen one, because I sure didn't. You can paint your own Batman cowl. Look at that, 3-dimensional. My only complaint is the mouth here. There ain't no lips or anything. So what I'm going to do is, if you watch Suicide Squad, he's got a breathing respirator. I may do something like that. Put it on his face to hide it. It'd be a painted one-off, and I'll probably pedal it. But anyway, that'll probably be in the background if you haven't seen one of those. And last but not least, I saw this on Mega Hobby about a couple months ago, and I wanted it, but I didn't either. But the hobby store could get it, so I made them get it. These are pin blades. They're supposed to be throwaway hobby blades, which I'm not a real big fan of. I like to change the blade, but I wanted the pin blade because of hopefully the retraction will get you a nice little, just a little tip here, that sticks out, and plus I like the, you might be able to need a cut for the inside here. I just think it looks, it might be usable for something, but anyway, I wanted to try them out. But anyway, pin blade. So that's on the to-do list here. But anyway, that's what I've got going on now. We are starting a new build, the Jupiter 2, and then we'll probably do some other little piddly things while we're at it. So that's what I got going on today, so stay tuned for the next exciting episode.